Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday, September 27th, 10 a.m. weather briefing. Across the region yesterday, we had temperatures ranging from the lower 70s to the mid 80s. Washington, D.C. was once again the warmest temperature at 86 degrees here at Wallops. We were a seasonable 77 degrees. And then overnight last night, a fairly mild night in terms of low temperatures for this time of year. Normally we're down in the upper 50s. However, temperatures really didn't drop off too much. 70 degrees was the coolest temperature at Baltimore and Dover. Here at Wallops, we dropped down to 73 degrees, mainly thanks to the low-level cloud cover and also the brisk onshore winds that continued overnight from Tropical Storm Maria. The southern region reporting rainfall last night and into this morning. Langley saw the most thus far at 0.21 inches. Here at Wallops, we picked up a trace of rainfall. And as of 9 a.m., we were partly cloudy to the north and mostly cloudy to cloudy as we moved farther south, with areas reporting some light rain. Here at Wallops, we were cloudy with a temperature of 74 degrees as of 9 a.m. Our upper air sounding from this morning showing a northeasterly wind at 25 knots, and then we're seeing an increase in the lower levels where we have our wind max at the 6,000 foot level at 39 knots, and then winds tailing off a little bit as we go up all the way to the 25,000 foot level. The winds are at about out of the northeast at 22 knots. Our freezing level this morning is at 16,300 feet. Current surface analysis depicting Tropical Storm Maria meandering off the eastern seaboard just east of Cape Hatteras with a cold front and its associated surface low moving across the northwestern Ohio, and the surface low located over northeastern Canada. It will continue to progress eastward today, and this will actually be picking up Maria and pushing it farther out to sea. And really the only impacts we'll be seeing from Maria are going to be these scattered light rain showers, as well as the higher onshore winds this morning into the afternoon. And those winds will actually continue into tomorrow, as well as the pressure gradient will be tightening over the region thanks to the departing Maria and also the high pressure system that we'll be building over the region. So we look at the satellite imagery, zoom in a little bit more over the local area. We do have northeasterly winds, mainly between 12 to 17 knots. As you see down the Tidewater region, they are reporting some 25 to 28 knot gusts, and we are expecting our winds to actually begin to increase as we go throughout the morning time frame and into the afternoon. The max winds don't look quite as high as what we were expecting this morning. I've dropped them off. I was expecting about 35 mile per hour wind gusts this afternoon, but I've dropped them off a little bit. It's around 32 to 33 mile per hour maximum winds. Still going to be expecting sustained winds out of a northeasterly direction at about 20 to 25 miles per hour this afternoon. So for our midday planner, Maria will inch slowly northward this morning into the afternoon before it eventually makes its right turn and pushes farther out to sea. And this will be when we start to experience our higher winds, as it does move a little bit more northward this afternoon. And then during the overnight time frame, any shower activity that will be associated with Maria looks like it will be diminishing by the later portions of this evening. And then we'll have cloud cover also diminishing overnight, as well as Maria will be pushing farther out to sea. Winds will still be up during the overnight hours, expecting a northerly wind at about 10 to 15 knots, gusting to about 18 knots this evening. And then winds will actually begin to pick up tomorrow morning with this cold front that will be moving through the area, and high pressure quickly building in behind the system should be tightening the pressure gradient over the region and allowing for those winds to pick back up out of a northwesterly direction. And we should start to see possible wind advisory limits by the daybreak hour, just after 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So as we look at the 24-hour risk chart for the next couple hours, see we have a likely scenario. We did have rainfall this morning, and still continuing a likely scenario of some scattered light rain showers this morning into the afternoon time frame. Temperatures look like they'll be topping out at about 78 degrees this afternoon, and again winds will be increasing out of the northeast later this morning, and then shifting more to a northeasterly direction, 18 to 23 knots, gusting to 29, which is about 20 to 25 miles per hour and a 33 mile per hour maximum sustained wind. Those showers should pretty much diminish by 5 o'clock this evening, and winds will actually tail off just a tad this evening as well, out of a northeasterly direction, 13 to 18 knots, gusting to 24. And then during the overnight hours, like I said earlier, northerly winds at about 10 to 15 knots, gusting to 18. Then by tomorrow morning, with Maria pushing farther out to sea, the cold front moving through the area, our winds will shift more northwesterly and start to pick up closer to 8 a.m. northwesterly at 13 to 18 knots, gusting to 25 knots. Again, wind advisories will most likely be issued by the mid-morning time frame and continue into the afternoon for our day tomorrow. Looking at the terminal forecast, we have ceilings hovering right around 500 feet this morning, and that'll be the case until about noontime, where we should start to see the ceilings lift slightly, scattered at 700, broken at 1,500, and overcast at 3,000 feet, with the chance for some light rainfall continuing through about 5 p.m. And then cloud cover will also be diminishing as we go throughout the evening, later portions of this evening and during the overnight hours, eventually becoming partly cloudy by tomorrow morning. Our tides are currently 1 foot above normal. As we head into tomorrow, we should have mostly sunny skies with breezier conditions with a high of 81 degrees. Thursday night, mostly clear and seasonably cool, with the Canadian high pressure building into the area. Our temperatures will drop to more seasonable levels. We'll have a low of 57 degrees. And then for Friday, mostly sunny and pleasant with a high of 73 degrees. 7-day forecast showing looks like an absolutely gorgeous weekend. This weekend, there is a slight chance that we could see some scattered light rainfall Saturday morning, with a sharp upper level trough swinging through the area. If we don't get any of that shower activity, we should just see a slight increase in our cloud cover before becoming partly cloudy during the day on Saturday, but we'll have a high temperature of 70 degrees. Then on Sunday, high pressure overhead will allow temperatures overnight to drop down into the lower 50s, and then our high temperature with some onshore winds should keep those capped in the upper 60s for our day on Sunday. And then high pressure moves offshore, but still keeping more, starts to move offshore off to our northeast, but still keeping some seasonable temperatures over the region. Monday, 71 degrees, and then on Tuesday, 72 degrees under mostly sunny skies. And then just looking at it for the last update that we'll have on Maria, as it is currently a tropical storm, 70 mile per hour sustained winds with a minimum central pressure of 978 millibars, and is moving northward slowly at 5 miles per hour. And again, it will be making its right turn this afternoon and moving farther out to sea as per the National Hurricane Center's forecast. Still remaining a tropical storm as it moves off to the east, as it gets picked up by that cold front moving into the Ohio Valley and moving through the eastern United States tonight into tomorrow morning. And really that's going to be the last of Tropical Storm Maria, as the impacts will begin to diminish by tomorrow afternoon, and the ensemble guidance still showing good agreement that it will be making that right turn this afternoon. Well, that'll conclude the 10 a.m. weather briefing for this morning. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 8:15 for your daily operations weather briefing. Have a great day.